Hey guys, WhatAboutAmeobi here. We're going to play Panther Creek National by bspetty24. He's now going by Games Decent. He changed his name. I don't know why, but he did. Anyways, I'll continue with It's Petty. Because then we'll know who the hell we're talking about. Games Decent. We're like, who's that? And he's BS Petty in the game still, so it's just in the TGCTours forum. Anyways, this is his entry into the TGC Tour 2023 Major Design Contest. It's meant to be difficult. It's meant to be challenging for the best players in the game. It's meant to have some kind of tournament. You know, it's meant to be designed to host a major tournament. So we'll see what Petty's come up with here. Petty's not one that follows rules well. So that can often end up creating some pretty cool courses. Now, are we going to be able to get there? If we hit driver, maybe. Okay. And even if we hit, I mean, we can't get anywhere near it. So eagle is not something we can really think too much about. Do we want to hit 3-wood up here and leave ourselves with a tricky potential flop, partial pitch? I don't think we want to try to hit driver because best case scenario for hitting drivers, you're going to be here somewhere. Well, let's see what happens if we hit 3-wood. I'm not convinced this is the right play. In fact, I'm pretty confident it isn't. Yeah, it leaves me this awkward distance. For some reason, I always fast the crap out of flops. Now, if 2K wants to improve this game, one way to improve it would be by making the flop shot more realistic. So first thing would be, it would have to be really hard to do it because flop shots are difficult. And second thing is, it can't go 40 yards. Flop shot goes straight up and straight down. It shouldn't go more than about 20. Anyways, fairly gentle opener, I suppose. Okay, now there's a minefield to deal with here. How far is it to that bunker? 280. I mean, 3 would should be fine. Especially if I take a hair off of it. That's about where you want to be right there. Okay. But the partial pitch should be the shot you need to play, right? Then we'll just hit a lob wedge in here. And we'll snuggle it in nice and tight. We'll make a putt. And I think it should be easier to hit a partial pitch than what it is in the game, but it should be more difficult than a full pitch doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's just that's where because you got a video game, right? 525 down or par 4. Okay. That's the kind of hole you're expecting. Tons of room. Very minimal rough. Bunkers in the fairway. Don't mind it at all. This looks kind of like Florida swampland-ish, which Panther Creek kind of suggests. It's left. And it's gone. Oh, and it's into the rough. Maybe there's more rough than I realize. I just can't see it. I actually need a little spin on that. All right. That was a pretty stout hole. you know, requiring that kind of accuracy with a long iron is tricky. And then because it's coming in at a, you know, coming in from 220 or whatever it was, you catch that slope, you're gone. I almost considered cutting this, but then I was afraid it'd be too short.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Daniel. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for the sub, man. How's life in Holland? Stay up. Ah. Subtle break that I missed. We woke up to snow this morning. I was not pleased. Although I knew it was coming because we froze our asses off trick-or-treating last night. Oh, that's left and it's in the bunker and things are bad and it's going to be awful and I'm going to be sad. But I don't think I was getting there in 2 anyway, so maybe it's not the end of the world. Rainy and stormy? Yeah, it's cold today. 2 degrees right now, apparently. That's Celsius. For those of you who use Freedom units, I'll allow you to go ahead and convert that. I know what it is, I'm just not telling you. Just again, it feels a little too comfortable so far. This might not be. Fly. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. So this is like flat Florida swampland, isn't it? Ooh, okay. Not easy. Storm here, alright. Ooh, fun. Are you gonna be live on TV in the middle of a friggin' hurricane or something? I mean, or whatever you guys get in Holland that was similar? If so, we're gonna need to figure out how to stream that. Break. Ah, nice read, Wayne. Attaboy. That's a subtly difficult pin, which I like. And he's done the deal where the it's not really a tee, right? I mean it kind of is, but it could just as well could just be he's slapped a couple of tee blocks in the middle of the fairway, which I'm fine with. I don't mind that at all. Just pointing it out. Okay. I should try to figure out if there is actual rough out. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's more rough than I thought. Never mind. It's just the texturing. I couldn't see it. Hey, Chris. Oh, if you just say London, I think we all know what you mean. You don't mean this London where it's snowing. Or it snowed. I guess it's not snowing now. There was a little bit on the car this morning. It's not like, I mean, I guess some in the grass too. Anything on concrete or pavement, it melted. But, not bad. Not bad, Daniel. Thanks for asking. How about you? It's here, Chris. It's not too bad. Oh, don't go fast. That's missed the fairway. Don't go in the moist. I debated hitting 3-wood here because of how narrow it got at driver. Watch out for the is it gators in Florida, right? Playing from the rough there wasn't exactly ideal, especially with a front to back slope there, the way that was. But if you chip it in, who cares? Am I? Okay, good. Because I don't want the thing eating me. Almost stepped on a water moccasin once in South Carolina. That scared me. We don't have stuff like that here. We have like garter snakes. It gets too cold here for any of the stuff that wants to kill you to stay here. Oh, front to back here too. Okay. Probably should have paid attention to that. Front to back when you've got a mid long iron coming in, that's gonna make life a little trickier for you. All right, he's pinching the driver. He's pinching 3-wood too, actually. Yeah, what is the how much relief are you allowed? Are you allowed to get out like far enough away that it won't eat you? Oh, so am I. Easy. Okay. That lands on the green, it's in much better shape, but ifs and buts and all that. Yeah, putt had some pace to it. That didn't. Safe distance, no close to the hole. Yeah, that works. Or I just get Happy Gilmore to beat the hell out of it for me. That's another option. Can we get this to carry the bunkers? If it does, it bounces on and life is good. Well, we'll try. Why'd that go so far right? Oh, if I'd hit that straight, I had it. Yeah, I don't mind that, Bob. What I don't like is I don't like how difficult it is to see the first cut of rough, which is there. Come on. Like that's where the line is for it. I can't see that without getting like, and I had to really get up close to it to see it. That I don't love. Absolutely why? Why? Like I'm okay. Just it feels a little too comfortable again. I don't know. I kind of wish I hadn't played Ben's course as early as I did now. But I would have still had Black Salt Valley in the back of my mind, so I still would have been expecting pain. Oh, there's a little bit of pain here. Like there was those couple holes where the front to back I didn't pay attention to it and I got burned for it. I just feel like too much of the time I'm able to just kind of half pay attention and still score, which I feel like a major course should require all of your attention to play well. All the par fives have been quite long, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. Yeah. Yeah, Ben's course is it's yeah. Oh, don't go too far right. See, here's the thing. This is a very cool shot. The way that this whole shot has been created is really cool. You can run it on like that. You can be nice and close. Overall design, I think this is really good. It's too easy for major though. Like I should never make an eagle on a major course ever. And I know the wind's down and the wind would make it more difficult and everything, but I don't think the wind would make this into, you know, a brutishly difficult course. I think it would make it a bit more difficult. Now, that's not ideal. That's how it should be, isn't it? I mean, that hole was difficult because it was 250 something, right? And I hammer-railed with the 3-wood. I don't know, I kind of feel like there's an opportunity here for the lack of rough around the green to make it difficult, and it almost makes it easier. It almost feels like Petty was like, I'm going to design a golf course that plays well, and it's for the design. If it's major, I don't care. He just decided to create a good golf course, which major courses kind of aren't that. They're kind of silly. Oh, God. This is going to get close to. That's awful. Now, I know Petty's not fantastic at the game either, so that could be part of it, but I don't know. So here, you're just going to hit 3-wood because there's no reason to ever hit driver. You can hit lob wedge, which should be close every time. And then you're going to make a putt. So I think the second hole was like that. The second hole? Yeah, it was a 3-wood wedge too, and it feels a little too easy. And then 5 bills, par 4 to finish. That works. it's overall, it's a really well designed course. I like the style of it. I like the way the bunkering's been done. I like the environment of it. It's just not difficult enough for major. If this wasn't for the major design contest, I would be singing its praises. But it's and so here, I'll finish this up for YouTube and then we'll talk. So yeah, I just feel like it's a really cool course. I like it. I would love playing it on. I don't think you could play it on. I don't think you could play it Challenge Circuit. I think Challenge Circuit would be a bit too tricky for that. Kinetic. Now that I'm there, it'd be fun to play. I mean, I would enjoy playing the course. I think it's a good course. I just don't think it's difficult enough. And for the major contest, I think it needs to be. It's 8,000 yards. It doesn't feel that long. I mean, the par fives are 8 miles long by themselves. So I guess that's part of it. But yeah, it just feels like it needs a bit more bite to it. So really, really cool course. It does it's great design. I think it's everything that TGC Tours want in a course, just not a major course. We'll see. For those watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, leave comments, do all the stuff the algorithm likes. It helps the channel a ton. We'll see you in the next one.